Oscar and this is Sandy.
Yes, I'm Sandy.
Yeah, so right now it's evening. I'm trying to prepare some tea for us. Yeah, so far now in Kenya, how is your experience with food and everything?
Everything's going so well.
Okay.
I love, like, he got me chapati today, this morning, and samosa.
Yeah, samosa.
Yes, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, because there was a time I got for you kebab.
Oh,
And it really had a reaction.
yes, I had an allergic reaction. It was terrible.
It was terrible. I remember I ended up in the hospital.
Yes.
Oh,
Had to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
me
yeah.
to the hospital.
oh.
So,
We ended up going to Nairobi Women's. So
yes,
what I was trying to say is, you see, there are types of foods which can have some allergic reaction, especially to,
yes,
because the kind of food you eat in the States and here is totally different.
yes,
Mhm.
totally different.
Yeah, so it's very, very important. I'm able to realize what kind of foods that are good for you. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that this kind of precedence doesn't happen again.
Yeah, I don't want that to happen again.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. So right now we are having some tea.
nice.
I hope this kind of tea is okay for you.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, it's Kericho Gold. I don't know
Kericho
what you
Gold,
take in the
yeah.
States.
I don't take that.
Oh. So what do you take mostly?
Mainly coffee, right?
Well, I drink some coffee, but tea-wise, we usually have just bags of tea.
Or the tea
Oh,
bag.
tea
the
bag,
big
yeah.
bag,
Tea bag,
Oh, okay.
so, yeah.
But us, we prefer this other one because this one has a better taste, and I don't like tea bag that much. So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer this one or tea bag?
I like this one
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah, because you
Yes.
can.
And you know that one is very Kong too.
It's very strong.
It's
No,
very
it's
Kong.
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 It's slightly concentrated.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Mm.
Okay, I don't know if you know how tea bags are made.
I don't.
Okay, usually it's remnants of tea leaves.
Oh,
Oh.
Then it's packed in
Uh-huh.
inside.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, that's how they're made. So it's the quality is not that. It's not that.
Yeah, yeah,
good.
right, right.
I would say.
Even if you taste the tea for the tea bag
Yeah, the tea
and
bag.
this one, there's a big difference.
Yeah, yeah. That's my brother on the ground who is also contributing to the discussion.
Yeah,
Oh,
The
my.
engagement, yeah. Hey, guys, if you're watching, kindly like,
yeah. Subscribe,
subscribe, yeah.
leave a
Share.
comment, also
Yeah, leave a
share.
comment, yeah.
And share it with your friends, and family,
friends, yeah, and
and
family, yeah.
anybody,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
everybody.
Because we are trying to create some awareness.
Yes.
We're also trying to create some awareness, not only in lifestyle, but
Mhm.
in diet as well, nutrition. I remember my sister is married to a German.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when the guy came to this, when the guy flew in from Germany, and they went to a restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and it was horrible. They took some food there, and the guy ended up in the hospital.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Maybe the hygiene, whatever.
It's not just the hygiene, but he also got some kind of a reaction,
Oh.
allergic reaction. Yeah.
Like me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Do the same
Okay, that
thing.
food was not. I don't think that food was proper.
I don't either. It was terrible.
Mhm.
Yeah, you have to.
It tastes really
Exactly,
good,
Exactly.
but yeah.
That is why when you see the kind of food that we eat, we are much more hardy.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, as we are hardy. So
I'm not hard.
yeah, that is why even when you're eating you call
Welcome
it
in, guys.
ugali. When you're eating ugali, you have to make sure it is not too hard.
Oh, I see.
Mhm.
Yeah, it has to be
But
slightly soft.
ugali is a food that fills everyone's tummy, right? Fills
Yeah, yeah.
everyone's stomach.
Yeah,
So
Carbohydrates.
it's carbohydrates.
that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
I don't
usually
think I can make ugali because they.
And also it's
Very
messy.
No, but there's the other for wheat.
Oh.
I think the one which looks brownish.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought it was
That one
only
is much
maize.
harder.
It's not only maize? No?
Then like
No, it is slightly okay. There are two ways it is done. They mix wheat flour. Okay, they mix that one. They call it wimbi. Yeah.
Wimby, yeah. Oh yeah.
It's brown in color.
Yeah.
Okay, wimbi is a Swahili word.
It's and also there's also value for sorghum.
Yeah, the sorghum. Yeah, but it's much harder than the one you're talking about.
And then mostly they are given to people who have diabetes.
Yeah,
And,
diabetes.
Really?
Yeah, diabetic people.
Mm.
You're advised to take it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, but it's not that taste. Okay, me personally,
It's not
I really
sweet.
don't.
It's not sweet.
But it is sticky as well.
Oh.
It is quite sticky, that one, yeah.
And you see also for a sickly person, maybe somebody who had, let's say for instance malaria or whatever, somebody who's trying to get back to their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
When like okay, those ones that have not been eating and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Oh,
So when
yeah.
they start eating, when they are given that, welcome in guys.
Welcome in, guys. Kindly let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah.
This is my wife, Sandy Pinkerton from Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
Lancaster. Yeah. So, you're saying?
So like they are given to people who are trying to get back to their feet and stuff like that because it's strong.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You're taking
I'm
tea.
afraid I'm
Oh,
gonna spill it.
it's
That's
too hot.
another thing here in Kenya that I have to get used to is everyone fills the cup all the way to the top, all the way to the brim. So
Yeah.
I take it and I'm like, oh,
Oh.
I'm shaking.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get,
Oh, okay. That's good, yeah.
because people don't do that in the
And
States.
in Kenya, the cup must be full always.
Yeah. But I noticed wine is different with you guys. It's like half or quarter.
Then even what amazes me more is that you've seen those teacups for Chinese? They
Yeah,
are
Chinese,
very
yeah.
tiny.
Yes.
No, they're very but they're highly concentrated. You cannot
Oh.
just
Yes.
take it like that.
Yes.
Oh,
And
Yeah, it's highly concentrated.
even I also saw the same thing with
Because even their
Indians.
kind of tea and ours is different.
Oh,
Actually, do you know tea was invented in China?
yes.
yeah.
What is happening? One of the guys was sitting, I don't know, under a tree, and then a leaf fell into his scarf. That's how tea was invented.
Wow.
I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah, but we are one of the world's highest exporters. of
Producer,
tea.
yeah. That's
We export a
that's
lot
true.
of tea. We really export a lot of tea. Yeah. So, turn it off. Bring it. I
I'm
turn it
sorry.
off. Oh, that's an alarm for?
Oh, man.
Okay.
It's an
Okay.
alarm for medication.
Yeah, it's okay.
I have to take medication.
Oh, that's
So-
okay.
Sorry, guys,
No, it's okay. It's
for the
okay.
interruption.
Yeah. So how many times do you take medication?
I take 3 times a day.
Oh, okay.
And the different things that I take, a lot of vitamins, and I'm vitamin D deficient.
Oh.
So I take a supplement for vitamin D.
Okay.
I should just go out and lay in the sun,
Yeah.
get my
exactly.
vitamin D.
Mm.
But I haven't been doing that here in the past few
Yeah,
years.
welcome in, guys.
Welcome in, guys. Oh, by the way, just to mention, Sandy is a pancreatic cancer survivor.
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
In 2014,
Yeah.
I had gotten pancreatic cancer. And
Oh.
most people, when they get cancer of the pancreas,
Mhm.
they don't survive.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, they
that's
don't
what,
survive,
that's what
yeah.
Steve Jobs had.
Yes.
Okay, it was pancreatic
Mm.
cancer, yeah, exactly.
Well, the kind of tumor or whatever he had, the mass that he had,
Mhm.
was the same exact thing that
Oh,
I had.
yeah, that you had.
Oh.
Yeah.
Exactly the
Oh, okay.
same.
Wow.
Okay.
Because there's different kinds of pancreatic cancer.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, I was the same as Steve Jobs.
Oh, still?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So what happened? They managed to detect it as early as possible, yeah?
Yes, I had gone to the hospital 2 times, And I saw the doctor, I saw 2 different doctors. And they took some x-rays, like CAT scan and MRI, a whole bunch of stuff. And they said, well, we see something small in your
Wow, 12
pancreas.
people, amazing. What
Oh,
happened?
how many?
12.
Wow, yeah.
And
So they
only
said,
10 minutes.
10 minutes, wow, yeah. So what did they say?
They said,
At least it's important people to know.
Yeah, by then. By
Yeah,
then.
you see, early detection helps a lot.
yes, yes.
Yeah, early detection helps a lot.
So I was feeling a lot of pain up here in this part of my stomach. And when I went to the hospital, the doctors, 2 of them, said, oh, we see something very small on your pancreas. I wouldn't worry about it.
How is it? Is it continuing or it has stopped?
Yeah, it's continuing.
Yeah.
Get it checked in 6
okay.
months or a
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
But if I would have waited, I wouldn't be standing here today
Oh,
talking to any of you.
That's a very
Wow.
interesting. Yeah, exactly.
So that was in 2014.
Oh,
So they took out half of my pancreas.
Mhm.
And usually when people get a lot of their pancreas taken out, they are diabetic.
Oh.
But I'm not diabetic, so
Yeah,
I feel
because-
so blessed.
Oh, by then you are very blessed, yeah.
Yes, I am.
Because it has really killed a lot of people here.
And you know, with the pancreas also, the
Oh, by the
pancreas-
way, even that, our uncle died of pancreatic
Yeah.
cancer, by the way.
Mm.
I remember it.
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Yes, I remember you mentioning that.
Yeah.
And
It was.
didn't he go somewhere out of the
No,
country
he
for
flew
treatment?
to India.
Oh, okay.
He flew to India.
Yeah.
When did he pass on? I think it was
2 years ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
They noticed it when it was stage 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those 2 then.
See that, it's a
So it's
silent killer. They call it a silent killer.
Yeah.
Because you usually don't feel anything. But I kept feeling something here at
Oh,
the top
okay.
of my stomach.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know why. And so I went to the hospital 2 times. And then my family doctor, she said, I'm gonna send you to surgical oncology.
Oh, surgical. Okay, maybe explain.
Yeah.
Well, it means that,
Yes.
okay, so for oncology is cancer, and surgical means you're just
Yeah,
gonna
the surgery.
have surgery, you know?
Oh, you
So,
just go. Okay.
so that's when they took out half of my pancreas.
Okay.
Yeah.
They took the pancreas and I think also the spleen, yeah?
Yeah, my spleen,
Mm-hmm.
half of the pancreas, a bunch of lymph nodes.
Oh,
They
lymph nodes,
they
okay.
took a lot of things out because they didn't want it to spread
Mm.
and they didn't want it to feed off of, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
the tumor that I had or whatever you call it. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow,
That's a very encouraging experience.
So how long did this recovery process take after the surgery?
Oh my. It was probably a good 6 months.
Oh.
For the
6
first
months,
3
okay.
months, for the first 3 months,
Mhm.
I was anemic, meaning I was so weak that I could hardly walk
Oh,
or
yeah.
go up the steps or anything.
Oh.
So for the first 3 months, and they were talking about giving me a blood transfusion,
Oh,
to
blood
help me,
transfusion.
you know. get my
Mhm.
state back. So they didn't do that though.
Okay.
And the doctors said, no, we're just gonna wait, and I felt terrible.
Oh, okay.
And I was begging them, give me the blood transfusion,
Oh, okay.
but they didn't do it, so.
So how is life after living with cancer?
I'll tell you, it opens your eyes
Mhm.
and you realize that life is too short. It is so short.
But it's very short, yeah.
And if there's something that you want or dreams that you have, you should go for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
Okay, like for example, I wanted to ask you like the medication process. Okay, once you're diagnosed with cancer, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely there's that medication process
Yes,
that
I
starts.
did not have to have radiation.
Or chemotherapy.
I did not have to have that. I did not have to have that.
Oh.
Because they felt like they had gotten everything
Mhm.
out, so I didn't do that at all. I'm just very blessed
No, you're very
all the
good.
way
Yeah.
around. I really
Yeah.
am.
Because I was watching another doctor, and I'll not lie to you. What is happening? You know what happens? Okay, sorry to say so. Sometimes when you pass information on YouTube, there's a tendency some content is thrown down. This guy was saying that chemotherapy does not work. It was just invented there to bleed people funds.
They're
You're
saying
saying
that,
that it was. I think I shared with you a link. That doctor, I don't know, I've forgotten his name. That's what he said.
I think most people do that so they can hang on for however many months or whatever.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that do it. Maybe some women have breast cancer
Mhm.
and they go through all that, the chemotherapy, the radiation, all these things, and they could live, free of cancer for years and years and years.
Oh, okay. Like, okay, there's a lot of wild misinformation. Even I remember during COVID,
Oh my.
somebody posted and said, okay, that's why I did not take that shot.
And
So,
look who got COVID.
yeah, it was
He
the
had
most,
COVID.
yeah, it was
I never did get COVID.
it was the most dreadful disease.
Yeah.
So this guy said, like, okay, there's a lot of misinformation out there. He said, in 4 years, those guys who took COVID, most of them will have diseases that will never ever respond to treatment. That's what he
Okay.
said.
You
Maybe I had it.
can't listen
You
to
had,
everybody.
No, I avoided the
yeah, there's a lot of
Oh, you
misinformation.
didn't get the.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, okay.
Am I the only brave one in this room? I must be. Did
No,
you
no,
get
you're-
COVID?
you're-
No.
You didn't?
No, he did not get COVID. No, but
But I just avoided the.
that thing was dreadful. Oh, by the way, that's the sound.
It's for
When,
medication?
yeah, medication sound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you're about to take it, or it's okay. You can take it much later.
I can take it a little later.
Oh, okay. So I was saying, the internet, you have to be very, very careful
Yes.
because people.
I don't like to give out information or like I'm a doctor or a nurse or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's so conflicting sometimes. People will watch and say, oh, that's not the way it's done, or this or that,
No, but I can tell
have a
you something,
difference,
Sandy. There are a lot of people. I can tell you. You not believe it. There are a lot of people constantly looking for information.
Yeah.
A lot of people. So sometimes
Well,
when you
it's a
share
good thing
this,
they didn't listen to Donald Trump,
Mm.
who wanted all of us to shoot ourselves up with bleach or whatever he said. So there you go.
yeah, okay, that was another misinformation. It was not something very good.
No.
But like I was saying, sometimes when you are going through these things, it's good to share to people so that at least they get well informed.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, most people get motivated when they hear these kind of stories. Yeah, because it's not very easy. It's not a very, very easy transition, especially what has happened to you and the recovery process.
Yes.
It's not many people have died of this cancer.
I had a
very,
good
very
friend
rare.
who she.
And the problem with that thing, it doesn't choose.
No, they don't care.
Yeah, no, it doesn't choose. Even I remember there was one of the politicians who, okay, I'll not mention his name. He was flown to one of the most expensive hospitals in London.
Oh, okay.
A very rich politician. I will not even mention names here. He was flown, but still he could not procure treatment there. They had to send him home.
Because he was too far gone, or?
No, what happens is this. Like I was saying, this disease, whether you have money or not,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It
And
doesn't
you're very,
matter.
very lucky to have survived. Because
I
there are
know.
people with tons of money and they could really not make it.
Yes,
They
I
really,
agree.
really could not make it. I think the problem of these cancers is it must be diet or something.
I think it's diet related. I
Yeah,
think it's,
Yeah, it must be lifestyle, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
And so many people in the US, we don't really have very good eating habits.
Or it, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, that's
mostly
why-
processed foods.
Yes, that's why there's so many obese people,
Yeah.
fat people.
And that's why
In the
that's why I
US.
think you see also in the US
Mhm.
organic foods are expensive, right?
Yes, oh my.
Oh,
They
organic.
keep,
They're
they keep
expensive.
saying, oh, you should
Oh.
eat organic.
Yeah.
But it's so expensive, they raise the price on that. And
Okay.
sometimes people say, oh, they just slapped an organic sticker on there. It's not really organic.
Oh, oh so
For
oh.
commercial purposes. Some just put the
But it's a
put
very, very
stickers.
selfish way of doing things,
Mm.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very selfish.
Well, they want to sell their product. How are they going to sell their product to an organic place or whatever
Exactly,
business.
yeah, exactly.
if they're not growing organic?
So if you are to survive on organic, how much would it cost in the US?
I can't even imagine
Oh,
because our
It's
food prices are
expensive.
so high right now.
wow.
And we're dealing with price gouging. So
Okay. Okay. What do you mean by price gouging?
where if you have a product and you want to sell it and you decide, you know what, I can make more money. I can,
It's like hoarding, yeah?
yeah, I can jack the price up. And if they buy it and continue to buy it, then they're not going to take the price down.
Mhm.
Why would they? I mean, that's kind of silly.
Oh, yeah.
So they just keep jacking it up
Mhm.
higher, and people continue to buy because we all have to buy food.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why food is so expensive in the US.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I can understand,
they
like,
don't have
chick-
like farms or something like
yes, we have big farms.
like Texas is big.
Yes, we have big farms, and a lot of the people, for example, the Amish people, they can all their foods for the next, so they have everything for throughout the winter,
Yeah.
and then come spring, and then they start planting again. This past year, I planted sweet potatoes
Oh, that's good.
for the very first time
Oh, okay.
alongside my house,
Oh, okay.
and I thought, these potatoes are not gonna grow.
Mm.
I mean, this is ridiculous. But when I dug them up, I couldn't believe it. There were sweet potatoes that were that big.
Wow.
And so I still have sweet potatoes at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, so you
I
take
think
that
even
during breakfast.
we have our cousin who is at the army, the son to uncle.
Corn,
corn.
yeah? Okay.
Yeah, he normally plants kuma,
Mm.
we call it Kenyaji mboga.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
the,
like
the
when the,
indigenous vegetable.
yeah.
Ah,
So
okay.
like when the dad normally comes to Kenya,
Mhm.
he goes back with it to take it. He takes the seedlings there
Or the seedlings.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
because
But do
he's
they
at the
really
army.
grow during winter or something?
I don't know how they normally, but I remember there's a time I was posting, but they are doing well.
Or they are doing well, eh?
Mm.
But you know, there's another kind of farming which is done also in some of these countries,
Rice.
whereby they collect soil and stuff it in a pipe or something.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it
They
usually
kind of
looks
indoor, yeah.
very beautiful because they make something like
Exactly.
it's like a staircase.
Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
staircase. Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
They
No,
do-
I've seen that so much.
Yeah,
especially
there's a
on
place
Pinterest.
in Vietnam, it's called Sapa,
Oh, supper.
S-A-P-A,
Okay.
Sapa. And they have that kind of farming where
Yeah,
there's one here and
Oh.
then step up, and
Okay.
step up, and step
Mhm.
up.
Oh.
So they can farm on the side of a hill.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Also, countries are beginning to adopt this kind of lifestyle.
they've been doing that for years, forever
I did
in
not know.
Vietnam.
Then there's also another kind of sort of a tray.
Mhm.
sort of a
Oh
trailer.
yeah, it's a long
Yeah, yeah.
trailer. Exactly.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've seen.
I normally see
something
they plant broccoli on it. What?
Broccoli. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
pronounce that broccoli.
Oh, broccoli.
That's how I pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
It's all these
Okay.
different,
Mhm.
pronunciations.
Okay. Hey guys, can you like, share,
Yeah, yeah.
and tell us where you're watching from? Are there any questions?
I hope I don't
Not
spill
yet
it.
at the
At
moment,
least you
but
keep
people are
some
in.
engaging. Oh, people are coming in, yeah?
Mm.
Ah, okay, that's good. Ah,
25
So
minutes.
good.
that's 25 minutes. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
You've gone for like 25 minutes, okay.
I normally see also the purple cabbage.
Oh,
Yes.
purple cabbage.
Yeah, yeah. You like the,
I like cabbage, yes,
Oh,
there's a purple one.
yes.
oh, the one we have is usually cream white, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one we have.
But there's another one. It's and I understand it has some medicinal benefits, something like that.
Oh,
The purple one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
the
didn't know
purple
that.
Mm.
Okay, the purple one, I don't think. No, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's even at the supermarket here.
Okay, do they sell it for the same price or something?
No, it's a bit. It's not the same price. It's a bit expensive because
I was gonna ask you if it was higher, because I
It's
would
higher.
think that it would be.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because there's also lettuce,
Mm.
lentils, those kind of
Lettuce.
things. Yeah, yeah, that one. No, yeah.
It's so funny because of our accents.
No, they are very different. Yeah.
Mm. Like you can even see the UK, they rarely pronounce their T is almost always it's all, I mean they don't pronounce T,
Oh, they don't
So much.
pronounce tea.
like they say British. Then
Oh, that's right.
they, yeah,
Yeah.
give me a bottle of water.
Oh, yeah.
Me, I say water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And what do you
You may
say?
say water.
But then they say, give me a bottle of water. I need a bottle of water. I'm so thirsty.
No, we have many of them here. They invested
Oh, I see.
long time ago. You know, we were colonized by the British.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes.
So we still have so many.
In fact, there's even a guy who it became a brand.
Mhm.
That's he was just doing YouTube, so he was doing all the time. Like he can go to with a car,
Mhm.
then the police stops him.
Okay.
Then the police say okay, they ask him, are you thirsty? Then he say, give me a bowl of water. So like until it became a brand.
I see.
Yeah, there was a company that started that brand. They were branding the water. So they called it a bowl of water. And it was so famous. Even that guy is still a YouTuber right now.
Oh, okay.
Just by just saying that thing, I need a bowl of water. So come in,
That's
guys.
interesting. Yeah, come in, guys. Please ask questions. Remember, by the way, I wanted to say something. One thing people need to know when they are shooting videos on YouTube, it's very, very important. The videos that you shoot is not for yourself; it's for the audience.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm.
yes.
That's something I learned from
That
a
makes
guy
sense.
called Gary. I don't know if you know him. He's a very, very social. He's a very, very powerful influencer.
Mhm.
Gary something.
I
He
don't
said
know.
he always said that if we are shooting content, YouTube. Actually, we are
But the guy
not
is
shooting
not
for
me, huh?
ourselves. We are
The one who
not-
has a very nice studio.
No,
Really sure.
that is Nick Nim.
Oh, yeah.
Nimin. Okay, him. He tries to grow YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's
By giving
nice.
tips.
Yeah, there are several channels about that. There's Nimin, and then there's the other guy, big guy. Actually, even Trump endorsed him.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't know. It's called Intelligent something. I've forgotten. He really he has around 2.5 million followers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
On YouTube. Yeah. So his work is to try and encourage people to. In fact, he was even saying you don't really have to be perfect to do YouTube. You just record. Because even the first videos he was doing, they were not that good. So consistency on YouTube pays, and consistency as you try and get better.
Yeah.
That's a very, very most important thing.
And you see, sometimes also the main challenge that I normally see with YouTubers too is somebody says, "Oh, I don't have a good camera, whatever,"
Yeah.
but they normally
There's
say, "Start with what you have."
Start with what and just keep the camera rolling.
Yeah, that's
Don't have like a time frame like let me shoot when ABCD. You know, you don't have to procrastinate. You just have to do it.
yeah.
I think he's
As they
saying that
say-
because I'm a little shy.
No, I was worse. No, even I could not go 2 minutes. Even I'm surprised. We are at 20 minutes at the moment.
30.
Yeah,
half an
30
hour.
minutes. I could never. Okay. I remember the one of the first videos. I just put the camera. I say, okay. It's like now I'm trying to read a script, but I don't have it on my hand.
You don't have a
So I
script.
say, oh shit. So I end up switching on, switching off, switching on, switching off. By the way, let me tell you, if you see guys who are shooting movies, my God,
I
give
know.
marks to those people. It is not easy.
I don't think.
You know, the hardest thing on YouTube, not just YouTube,
The
is
film
movie.
industry.
Oh yeah.
Not the film industry. In fact, YouTube, those are getting people to watch your videos.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you maybe find you posted a video,
Yeah.
then you say, okay, let me wait until tomorrow I see who has viewed. Then
Exactly.
you find you're the only returning side.
No, like
It's that
there's a guy I used to watch. I remember when I showed him to you. Okay, the guy was from the Russian Federation,
Okay.
but he died I think 2 years ago during the Russia Ukraine, you know,
War, yeah.
insurgents. Yeah.
Mhm.
This guy was called Gonzalo Lira. Okay, he used to have a CPM channel, Coach Red Pill.
Mhm.
Okay, I remember I shared to you and then you said, this guy is kind
I
of
don't
an asshole."
remember.
Yeah, okay. Like, one thing I noticed with the guy, if this guy talks, when I was watching, I remember when I started watching his YouTube videos, you could see even, he was just shooting in very funny places, you know? Like even the first video I saw of his ceiling was kind of, you know, cracking down.
Right.
But my God, when that guy talks, you don't see that.
Wow.
The guy is so good. But anyway, the sad thing is he got into, you know, that time the Russians and the Ukrainians, they were really on the first early months.
Yes.
There was a lot of aggression. So he got into boots with the Ukrainians. You know, he was kind of supporting Putin.
Okay.
So he started talking about the government of Ukraine, the corruption, everything. A lot of things. Okay, things which were not very, very good. He was trying to air out the vices about the Ukrainians. So the sad part is the law caught up with him. So he was arrested. Then I remember he tried to run away to a place called Calgary. I don't know where that is. I think those sides of Holland or something. But later, it's very sad he died.
Mm.
Like I remember, okay, when he started, he had Coach Red Pill,
Oh my.
YouTube. Within a very short time, he had, I think, over 300,000 followers.
Coach Redpill?
Yeah.
I
And
don't
then
like
within
that.
a short time, he started another one called Gonzalo Lira. And then he also went to Twitter, X. The shortest time he had 150,000 followers.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
No, the guy is good. He's very good.
Yes, but he's demeaning to women.
Yeah, okay. I remember during that part when he was talking about women.
He doesn't know anything about women.
Okay, he was receiving a lot of hate
Yeah.
from women mostly, but people really like that guy. So he deleted some of those videos,
Uh-huh.
several of them, like don't let this ABCD like that. He deleted several of them, but then from there he started talking about, he changed the subject to Ukraine, what, and then even he used to talk about also a lot about businesses, if you want to move to another country and start life all over again.
Oh, I see.
So he kind of changed the content.
Right.
Yeah, he tried to dilute that, because what happens is if you start talking negative on YouTube,
Oh.
the algorithm pushes you down, or your channel can be permanently deleted. Like Andrew Kibes, you remember?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the guy was really also coming up. You remember it?
Mm.
By the time his channel was deleted, he had 560,000 followers.
Wow.
And it was permanent.
But the guy is a titan when it comes to the internet. He was permanently deleted.
Mm.
Even some of he had like 6 channels.
Even tried
Yeah.
opening another one.
The
moment they see his face there.
Exactly. Oh, but I feel sorry for him. I think ever since that time the guy has been crushed. One of the videos that was deleted, he had over 20,000. It was around over $20,000. Another than 6,000. He was about to get all those revenues.
Oh my.
He had even bought a very nice Mercedes Benz.
Yeah, an S550. Yeah.
Mm.
But the guy is good, because if you look at all his social media accounts, but I think he was making a lot of money from YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
YouTube is the highest income generator when it comes to videos.
It had gotten to the point whereby he was the most watched content creator, Kenyan.
Kenyan, yeah. He was the leading actually.
Mm. Anything he would just do, it was just going viral.
Everything was
Viral.
No, seriously, everything was viral. But
He was doing so well.
I told it. I was told it was people who reported his channel.
Yeah. And you know, it's
So he tried opening others and he could not.
it could. It
That's
wasn't
very
happening.
unfortunate. Wow.
So lately, what the guy has been doing commercial videos for Kibo. You know,
commercial.
the big bike.
Oh, yes.
But he was also to start his own. I don't know.
Yeah, it was to
That-
start
that
his own.
feature.
In fact, he had even launched.
No, he launched it, but what happened?
I
really
think
don't
it
know.
didn't get.
It did not pick off.
It
Yeah.
didn't pick up. Yeah, he has started something like YouTube, but then something much different. And he was saying that with that app, you can speak anything.
Yeah, you can speak anything.
And-
Like Telegram.
Yeah.
Oh.
Telegram has no. It has no, what do you call it? It has no
Or community
civil code, yeah.
guidelines for everything.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You post any junk there. No, but even X, this guy Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happened is X was highly regulated, especially in terms of hate and misinformation.
Yes.
But when this other junk of people were unbanned, that is when it became a very hostile place to have your engagement.
That's a shame.
Yeah, because imagine people like Alex Jones,
Mm-hmm.
they were reinstated back. Alex Jones was even banned in Apple.
Oh.
Everywhere he was banned, but X recruited him back. All the people,
Why am I
and
not
then all the people,
surprised?
yeah, and then all the people, all the people who had very, very bad, very spreading propaganda, all that, all of them were put in back. But now it hit Elon Musk
Nice.
because even they started attacking him, especially during the elections. So even there was a time he started saying, "Well, why can't I need people to be more positive this time?"
Oh, I see.
That is when they created Blue Sky. There's another one called Blue Sky now by Jack Dorsey.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about it.
And that one now is growing very fast. So people decided to migrate from X to Blue Sky.
There's so many platforms out there.
Yeah, there are so many.
So many.
Oh, there's another which has been created, which I hear it's also going to, because they are saying TikTok will be banned, yeah?
Yes, they're making a decision.
So there's
on the
another which is
19th.
coming up. There's another which is coming up that is going to kind of replace TikTok.
I think it will only be,
I don't know, it's called the Roads. I
banned in the
don't know whether
US
you've heard
though.
about,
don't you think?
but I don't think so. I don't foresee that.
No, I'm just saying that on the 19th, they're making a decision. on
Yeah, 19th, they are
January
making a
19th.
decision, yeah.
Mhm.
But I think they have been pushing this thing for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't foresee that.
I think it
happening.
would be a shame if they do ban it, but
Over
I don't really
200
think they
million
will.
Americans are on TikTok, actively there.
Yes,
Some are even making money.
yes, that's true.
But the only problem with TikTok is they kind of fleece their followers with gifts. They take 50%, which is a bit
Wow.
very high.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, people have
50%.
started complaining about that.
That's a lot.
They take a lot of money because also like that's also how I normally get my daily bread,
Yeah,
like
exactly.
through TikTok.
Mm.
But then like if somebody can come and gift you, they can spend like even $100
Yeah.
to gift you.
Mm.
But then what you will get from TikTok is almost $50.
Yeah, they kind of,
Oh, so they
that
take
is
a
the
lot
sad
of it.
part, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, they take a lot of revenue.
Hey guys, come on in,
Yeah.
like, share. Are they coming?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
I think everybody assumes that I live here, but I don't live here. I live in the States, you know?
exactly.
So I have things in the States that I have to take care of. I come here once a year,
Yeah, once a year.
and Oscar's so busy weaving and doing his business. He is a workaholic, a workaholic. He just works. So that's good. That's a
Okay,
good
thanks,
thing. Yeah, I'm so blessed to have somebody that, doesn't sit around and
Yeah. True.
twiddle their thumbs.
No, but I mean, if you don't really work, I mean, how do you get to survive without?
Yes,
Yeah, so this life you need to have an angle.
Mhm.
Yeah, you need to know at least where you're really going.
yes.
Very, very important. Yeah, very, very. I think. What do you think, Godfrey? We can end from there.
We can still
We can continue.
yeah. We almost are now.
Oh, almost 1 hour.
Mm.
Are there any questions? Like,
It's only we are remaining with 17 minutes to
Oh,
get
to
to
1 hour.
1 hour.
oh, okay.
So we can just push it up.
Yeah, you can push it. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, you see, the advantage with live is that.
You see, the good thing is when you open the camera, you just keep on rolling.
Yeah, you just.
Words will come.
Exactly.
I'm so nervous.
No, you're not. You're getting better at it. The first time it was worse. I remember one of your videos. I watched it. Was it on Facebook?
I
Oh my
don't
God,
know.
you are so nervous.
Oh.
You posted one on Facebook. Yeah.
When I was in Vietnam.
Yes,
I was living in Vietnam.
Oh.
I lived in Vietnam for 11 years.
Wow.
Ooh.
So,
So you know
how
how is Vietnam anyway?
It's, for years they said it was a developing country. It was third world country, and then it started into a developing country.
Oh,
And now, oh my, they're like way up there. They've improved on
infrastructure.
Yes, and tourism,
Mhm.
and they get a lot of tourists.
Wow, they get.
Mhm.
Okay, there is one thing you told me about them that I don't like.
What is it?
Like when you say, like if you're a foreigner, you're not
Oh.
accessible to to some of these incentives. Like you cannot drive yourself.
No, you cannot drive yourself.
Wow.
You need a driver.
interesting.
So I had a driver,
Mhm.
and he was just there every day, all day long, just waiting for me to say I want to go somewhere. So
Okay.
he would come and just sit all day,
All the,
and
just
wait.
only for you.
Yeah, only for me, and wait. And I would say, you know, I want to go to the store later,
Okay.
or I want to do this or that. Or I could even tell him, you know, I don't think I'm going to go out anymore today
Yeah, today. Yeah.
or tonight.
Mhm.
And he would still wait in case I changed my mind.
Wow. Wow.
So I had a very good driver, and he put
Wow.
up with me,
Okay.
giving him a hard time. I'm just joking.
And those big, normally see, they normally have the big hats.
They're called
Yeah, they're big.
conical hats.
Oh,
I have a lot of them at home in the States.
Oh, okay.
My children are Vietnamese, so
Okay.
yeah.
Ah.
But
So is
my
they, do
children-
they normally put on those hats to cover themselves from the sun? or
Yes, yes, because they work in the rice fields.
what? Oh, yeah.
Oh, rice fields. Ah, okay.
Mhm. And the sun is beaming down. It's so hot there. It's hotter there than it is here. And it's hot year round. They have
Oh,
a wet
year-round.
season and
Okay.
a dry season, but
Mhm.
still, it can rain there and it doesn't cool down at all.
Mhm.
Wow.
It just, it just stays as hot as it is. It's like in the 90s.
Or like in the 90s. Okay.
Yeah, what would that be for you? 37, 30?
No, here the highest it can go is 30, 32, 35. Yeah.
Okay, well, they're
That's
right
But,
at,
but Nairobi it would not really reach there. Okay.
There are
Where it
places
would
like-
reach is Mombasa now.
and,
oh, yes.
and
They're
then
Mombasa
Yeah.
is very hot, very hot. Mombasa, Lamu, Malindi, those are very
and
hot.
also the northeastern side.
Yeah, northeastern side, yeah. Very, very hot places.
I've
yeah.
never been to Mombasa.
Mm.
I've never been anywhere.
No, we'll make arrangements to go one of those places. But that's where it gets very, very hot.
Wow.
Yeah. Like right now, you'll not believe it. It's very, very hot.
There, in fact, you can hardly use a blanket. You use a sheet to cover.
You just,
yourself.
yeah, you just cover
Oh.
yourself.
Just keep the
Because
mosquitoes away.
even if you're showering, you still, okay, you can even still sweat in the house.
Mm.
Yes.
Because I think because of the ocean, something like that.
I would think that it would cool off in the evening from that ocean breeze. Does it cool off in the
Yeah,
evening?
but even if it is still, it's always humid.
It's always hot.
It's
okay.
always hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is why there has to be some air conditioning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it was in Vietnam when I was living there. Everything.
But India is hotter than Vietnam, by the way.
Oh my.
India is much hotter.
I don't think I want to go there.
India is they even people who die of heat, they call it heat stroke.
Yes.
Very, very hot.
Yeah. People in the
So
U.S.
how many
get heat
minutes
stroke.
now?
48.
Oh, 48, okay. So
That's like 12 minutes.
12 more
Wow.
minutes. So we have 12 more minutes, guys. So kindly like, share, ask any questions. Yeah. So how many people are in?
5.
Oh, 5, yeah?
Yeah, it keeps on fluctuating.
Oh, yeah. Last time.
Yeah, like that time when you're talking about your health, what you went through and stuff like that.
Yes.
People are really, and I'm realizing
I
you should-
told you.
you
Yeah.
you should do that again because
Actually, videos now.
somebody out there would want to see that kind of content. There are people who are
That's
struggling
what I
out
was saying.
there,
Yeah. There are a lot of
They're
people
looking.
struggling. Yeah.
and they need to be motivated.
Oh, that time when it was 12
Mm.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had even gone higher. So like when you tend to talk about that, you encourage somebody out there
Exactly.
because you don't know
Oh, wow.
And then also
I've
there are
had so
some,
many health problems, you wouldn't believe it.
no, and then there are also some people who want to know some of the drugs that they need to be using. For
Mhm.
example, like you told me when you survive cancer, your life does not change because you have to be dependent on some drugs, you know,
Yes, yes, you
because
do.
part of your immunity is gone.
I have to
Okay.
get checked too.
Exactly, yeah. You have to-
Every year, I have to
Exactly.
go and make sure that cancer hasn't come back. So
Oh.
every year, I go to my cancer specialist
Oh,
and they check me.
yeah,
So,
exactly, yeah. There are many people who, that is why YouTube pays very, very high for people who talk about healthcare.
mm,
Okay, people talk about healthcare, real estate, tourism, law.
well, I can talk about healthcare, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
exactly, yeah. So,
I've had
Because
so many things.
You know, even out there are motivational speakers who talk about their experience as cancer
Exactly, yeah.
survivors
mm,
and stuff like that.
mm.
And people do watch.
I like Dr. Phil, the guy. Oh my,
Yes,
of late,
Mm.
wow, he's shooting a lot of videos.
I didn't know that.
Of
I
late,
used to
you know.
watch Dr. Phil all the time, but
Okay, like-
somehow I got out of it. I don't know.
What kind of, is a psychologist or what?
Yeah, he's a psychiatrist
Or psychiatrist?
You're not.
and a psychologist.
Or psychologist? Okay, what's
There's
the
a
difference
difference.
between those?
Psychiatrists can prescribe you medication
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
need medication.
Oh, okay.
Psychologist listens to you and gives you
And it's-
advice
Yeah, yeah.
on what you should do, what you might not do, or whatever. So they listen and they give you advice. They might say, "No, Sandy, don't go to Kenya."
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Oh, okay.
So I'm just,
Oh, so there's a okay.
Yes.
I
They
don't
say even
know.
for psychologists, they are the ones who normally tell you that if you have something in your heart that maybe somebody did you wrong or
That's
whatever
right.
thing,
Oh, they're able to tell you.
they tell you cry it out,
yes.
cry it
Oh.
out. So
And a
that,
lot of people who have suffered trauma,
yeah, yeah.
Oh, trauma.
especially as a child.
Oh, as a
Yeah.
child, okay.
Yeah, and I've suffered trauma as a child, so,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
And you know, and you know, a lot of mental issues or mental, health problems.
Mhm.
A lot of them are caused by almost 90% are caused by child traumas. You find that
Yes.
somebody, like you see, even with people who have child traumas,
Mhm.
a lot of them have like HPD, which is a histrionic personality disorder,
Yes,
and others have ADHD, which is attention deficit disorder.
yes,
And there are those who have somatic disorders. Somatic disorders, as you can find somebody telling you, "Oh, I got a headache," then they panic. That is
oh, I
somebody.
see,
Yeah, they're like, "Is this headache going to be okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I've
okay.
got a blister here. Is it gonna be okay?"
right,
All the time, you know that. You see,
Yeah.
so such kind of people, they have somatic disorders, and most of those they are caused by child traumas and all
Oh,
that.
child trauma.
And you even find, you
Yeah.
see, for example, somebody with ADHD, that's attention deficit disorder, they hardly pay attention.
yes,
But when they speak to you, okay, like for instance, maybe even and I think that is some of the things teachers should get to know. But you see
Okay.
now, like in Kenya, we don't have that facility to, enlighten people about those kind of disorders and all that. Because you find in a classroom, there's a child that literally pays no
No.
attention,
Oh,
and cannot
Oh,
focus.
yes, and cannot focus.
Exactly.
Yes.
cannot focus. But when they speak, they want to be listened to.
They want to be listened to.
And then there are those who have
It's
HPD.
true.
Yeah, there are those who have HPD, like HPD is histrionic personality disorder. These people want to be noticed.
Mm.
They want to be given the assurance all the time. And all the time they want to be complimented and stuff like that. Like you see, for instance, Matthias, our uncle,
Uncle, yeah.
he has that HPD thing.
What about autism? I have a son that's,
There's also autism.
Autism,
Yeah.
yeah.
he
Autism.
has
yeah.
autism,
Oh,
Mhm.
but he's high functioning
Mhm.
okay.
to a degree, and he's electronics, oh my. He's the tech man in our house,
Mhm.
so he, if something's wrong with the TV or something's wrong with my phone or whatever, he
fixes.
always fixes it.
Okay.
And he has a big setup in his room for gaming, things like
Uh-huh.
that, so he's a big time gamer.
He's a big time gamer.
And you wouldn't think that an autistic person could do the things that he does,
Mhm.
but he does. That's usually what happens with autism. There's a fine line where they really know exactly how to do things.
Wow.
And then other parts, like Noah can hardly read. He can hardly read, but he's still engaging, and he has a job.
Wow,
So, yeah.
that's great.
Wow, so I think guys, this comes to the end of the video.
5 minutes, 5 minutes.
Huh? Yes,
5
eh?
minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a long
So-
time.
yeah. We're almost there, we're almost
We're
there.
almost there.
You see, like when we started, we did that time, was it? We started with 17 minutes first.
Ah, yeah, we started
first
with
day.
17, yeah.
Then we went to 20,
20,
then the
yeah.
next we went
Exactly,
to
yeah.
30, we went to
I think if it goes too long,
an hour
people get bored, right?
with,
No, okay, yeah. Okay, if it goes too long.
no, with live is okay.
No, life is very
Because you know this is something that is happening. Then,
these are events. And then you know it also adds to watch time.
yeah.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
that.
it's another. Oh, there's another website whereby you can. People are really talking about it. I don't know. It's called Rediscover. Okay, I'll check on it.
Yes, I don't know.
I'll try and check. Okay, there's a way it improves on life. Then,
What does it do?
I'll check on. I think I'll share the link. I also subscribe to it. So maybe on the next live we'll try and do that. So that
Okay.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So there's a way it improves.
3 minutes.
It improves on the algorithm.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's nice.
you see, the hardest part on YouTube is to get to the watch time. which
and
is
also the
down hours,
consistency
yeah.
to get there.
Exactly. The articulated time frame of 4,000 watch hours. You know what it means? 250,000 views.
Wow.
So that's a lot. That is a lot, yeah. So I think we can wind up. Check what the guys have liked, shared.
Yeah.
Tell us
Like,
where you're
guys.
watching from. Eh?
Yeah.
Tell us where you're watching from.
Also subscribe.
Yeah, kindly subscribe, guys. I think that marks now the end. We really appreciate it. We are shooting the video from the kitchen.
Nairobi,
Now
Kenya.
we are trying to shoot in different places.
We're gonna go out and do some things too.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Wildlife
I
or
think
something.
even next we can try the outdoor thing.
Yeah, outdoor. Yeah, you'll have to check us this week. It has to be this week, yeah.
Okay.
So thank you so much, guys. This is my wife Sandy, my brother there Godfrey.
Yeah.
So kindly like, share, and subscribe. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, guys.
See you next time.